I'm back. Took a long weekend off. My birthday was Sunday. Went to a concert, drank some beers, had a good time. I think the last video I got was really me setting it on here. And I played around with getting this thing lined up and where I want it to sit. And blah, blah, blah. Which I think I basically have it about where I want it to be. I think I'm kind of keeping this front cross member for the body basically lined up straight with the frame cross member up front. It's real tight with the steering box, which is kind of making it a pain. I hacked a little bit of the wheel well out just so I could get it to sit down a little bit farther. Other than that, these front body mounts don't line up anywhere near. The center ones aren't too far off. They're pretty close to where they are for the 75 body, which is currently hovering like the tiniest bit above them, and then in the rear they're also nowhere near, and it's basically just sitting on the center of the cross member for like the gas tank and exhaust, which I'm hoping will actually move far enough back once I do the frame extension. But yeah, it's pretty well centered. Cut more of this wheel well out to make room for the steering linkage and clear the front of the steering box and whatnot here. But other than that, it looks pretty good. I've got to really dial in how much I want to cut out, or how much I want to extend the frame in the back. And I think I'm kind of getting this thing lined up front here where the wheels are centered enough in the fenders. I think it'll be somewhere between 7 and 8 inches, but then I'm kind of going to measure and see how far back the center of the wheel well is for the camper body, the camper shell, to where it sits up against the back of the body here, just to be sure and get it as close as I can. If it's a ½ inch off, I don't think it's really going to matter, but I don't know. Double check. Measure twice, cut once, kind of thing. I'll show you this steering mount, or steering box quick. So steering box there, as I'm sure you all know, well, whatever, but steering box is right here. It, as you can tell, is, you know, pretty much sitting on this right here, and that literally just clears back there. And then the wheel well, I hacked, like I said, some of it out so it would sit, and it's still sitting on it at the moment. But I'm probably going to cut all the way up from down in that area, up and over, and kind of just up along here and down, so that I can get it from this linkage here and get it all the way up to where the steering column sits on this for the pickup. Probably just grind away some of that stuff up front, but otherwise it's not too bad. It's been pretty good. Probably cut this the rest of the way up at some point, make sure it's really where I want it, double check how much I need to cut the frame, and then it's really going to be lifting this thing back off, making sure it's cleaned up enough, and hopefully getting it sent off to be sandblasted. And then I'll probably have to fix as much of the rust as I can, and then hopefully paint. I would like to get all that done, and from there we get to extend this frame. Big feat. Never done that. Don't know what the hell I'm doing, but learning as I go. So it'll be pretty sweet. Pretty stoked. Get the windshield out. A couple more things on the interior, but nothing crazy. But wow, it's setting in. The work, the amount to do. But I'm stoked. Alright, you guys. Hello again. Pretty much done with this whole frame set up now. I took the extension pieces off the back. I think I'm going to use them on the back of this frame. And then I pretty much got this thing, for the most part, lined up where I want it. Going to get these fenders taken off here real quick. They're just sitting, and then lift the truck body back off and set it down. So let's do it. Sick. Easy. Off. Cool beans.